What are we thinking? Probably the Perigee, right? Yep. Good. So we play this, sack the All Fates. We appreciate their appreciation. Pop this on. And then either blow up their entire board. If I say even. And then still get in. Okay. Good game. They didn't want to see the rest of it. They didn't even know what I had. I think we sack. The lightless. But let me have it. We're up to 15. It's pretty good. We scrounge. The Zookeeper gets us the 6 that we need for the Mutinous. So we sack the Comet Crawler. Yep. Okay. So, choose odd or even. You destroy each creature with the mana value of the chosen quality. So we destroy all odd. Then we gain everything. And then we do this. And I think we got it. Mutinous Massacre wins again. That's... Hey. Hey. Destroy even. Destroy each creature with the chosen quality. So, even, we destroy. We take odd. And we slap them. And we beat the number 471 with Mutinous Massacre. Let's go. Come on. That was a slog. They're willing to trade that for that. I think you have to be. This stage maybe is the lightless. Oh. Keep trying to destroy my creatures. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not it. Yeah, that's game. I'm surprised they didn't sack a land here. Okay. And that puts me at a range. Now if I sack one thing... This, everyone, is why we do this. We have even, even, odd, odd, and odd. All odd. And even if they play the Starbreached Whale. There we go. We secured the win. Yes. We got our 5th win, which is awesome. We lightless. We Perigee. Possibility Technician. We attack. We then sack the Possibility Technician, which means it comes back, which means we get another Kavu Warp, and we don't take that because we have enough. Like, I'm sorry, but that's pretty darn good, right? Alright. They have every card ever printed in their hand. Yes. Good. Boom. And then we sack it for them to lose 3 life, and I think that's game. They seem to think so. It might be just germinating, yeah. Okay. So they have no more lands in the deck. They have played 8 of them already. That you can't argue, you can't ask for any better than that. You into you. Yeah. Wasn't the Umbral Collar, but alright. You. Alright. To have. We decline. They sack into. We play the fell. 1, 2, 3. What do we get back? The Virus Beetle is almost certainly a game ender, but so is the Perigee. I actually think it's this. I'll tap this in. And that's game. That's game, everybody. Wait, do I have to turn on my mic? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to a draft. It is Monday night. When I'm recording this video, it is late in the evening. We're already into Tuesday morning, actually, to give you some idea. And let's do a draft. Let's have some fun. Hang out and see what we can do. All right. We're doing a draft blitz tonight. So that means we're going to do it quickly. In the spirit of getting to bed. I don't know how fast you can do a draft, but we're going to do it as fast as they'll let us. Hope you're doing good. I know I am. And we show up with our Teferi avatar. So I guess I haven't had a ton of time to actually talk about me a little bit. If you've seen the draft before, I'm playing Teferi. I play with The Brilliant as the moniker. For some reason, like our little tagline, subtitle, I feel like I don't like playing blue in this meta. So even though red-blue is my favorite kind of color combination, I found with Edge of Eternities, it's a little bit weak, perhaps. I tried to make the Memnon and the Pinnacle Emissary work, and I found it difficult. If we find really nice blue-red tonight, then I'd love to try it. But in general, you know, blue-green and me, that's the gold standard. I would say my 2 most common are blue-black and blue-green. I haven't had a ton of luck with blue-black recently. Now here they are handing us a Godma turn 1. It's impossible to turn down. I love to see the diplomatic relations. I like the mono circuit feeder as well. I think when you get to the point of the game where for 6 mana you can cast a mono circuit feeder, or for 7 you can cast a Godma, man, I want to be on the side of the Godma. That's just my personal take. So we'll take the Godma. Now, just making sure that my, I'm just making sure that my desktop audio is streaming properly. Yep, it says it is. Good. This is all nice so far. I'm happy to see the orbital plunge as far as scooching in and out. All right. Oh, Doug. Why do you do this? Why do you give me these cards, you know? I'm kind of interested. Something I've started doing. Seeing how fast do people pick when they're on this side of me. Like, has Doug already figured out what it is he's doing? Do we think? I'm seeing a little bit of hesitation on Doug's part. We'll take the Zookeeper. No, he's still deliberating. I'm still not getting cards because Doug's trying to figure it out. You know, this kind of thing. I do start to wonder, you know, if this stuff makes a difference. Our cowboy on this side is Liliana is quick to pick, or quicker to pictor. We got D-Mark 420. Tenderfoot's not bad. What is this? Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, no, that's so bad. That creature's controller gains control of this land. And no, we're not doing that. I think in some world it could be great, but it is not this world. I'm happy for a 2-drop that fits our colors. Hopefully we can continue to get cards that fit our colors. It's looking a little spicy. I don't want a second Intrepid Tenderfoot. I'd rather have 0 of them. I don't think I really want a Nebula Dragon either. Blue seems open, given that the Nanoform Sentinel has made it this far. And black seems relatively open, given that there's a graph pack at this stage. I'll take the Tenderfoot, although I think that's the last wasted pick I'm going to make. Yeah, we might be switching. There's no red available in this pack. I'm not playing a Sky Stinger, so Focus Fire is at least usable. Well, that's interesting. And then they hand me a Moxite and a Thawbringer. And I like the Moxite. I also like the, well, the Worm is okay. I don't think it wins games. Like, this tells me that black is wide open. So if black is open, yeah, there's still a part of me. This is really tough. No, I'm not taking that. Well, actually, I am, because I'm not taking the Dark Endurance. Okay, I really wanted to play green-red. From what I just saw in that pack, there is no chance that I'm going to be able to do that. So I can either switch to black, and if that was the case, then I'd probably take the Lightless Evangel. Well, unless black is open, in which case I might be able to wheel it down the line. Or I can take the green-white and start getting rid of, like, the only thing in red that's really nice are these. Well, I really like the invasive too. Maybe we'll hold on just a little bit longer and see if we can cobble together a pile. This is tough, right? Because Seed Ship's great. Depressurize is great. The Cosmogoyf, we already have one? We already have one. Right? So that's something. Or do I continue to... Number of cards you own in exile and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. Or do I go for the Plasma Bolt and still hold on to my red-green dreams? I know it sounds crazy, given what we're seeing right now. There's just nothing. So what does that mean we do? Virus Beetle is strong. They're pushing us into red-black, and we give up a Godma. It's hard to say no to the Mutinous Massacre. It's a blocker, the Remnant Elemental. I'm really unhappy with this deck. More happy now. Target creature or spacecraft with mana value 5 or less. We don't have anything that's any good except for the Cav. Or we can do the Colossus. Yeah, I am not at all happy with this situation right now. But we haven't had any good green or really red creatures either come down the pipeline. I'm really sad that we had black is crazy open. Sad for me that we had the Glacier Godmoth off the hop. And we actually need this. I know that sounds crazy. It's been a disappointing, bit of a disappointing draft. Woof. What do we do? Okay, so right off the hop, we have the Sunset Saboteur. Fantastic card. Umbral Caller Zealot, as we know, game-winning card. Sack stuff, works well with the Lightless. Terrapack Intimidator, fantastic card. I like the Edge Rover, I like the Galactic. Don't think we need a third Depressurize. We're seeing a lot of black open. Is this better than this for 2? I think it's actually this. Call me crazy. People will. This land. Tap artifacts to create an EXO until end of turn. Do we have that many artifacts? 1, 2. You're not. 3, 4. Not really. Or the Pinnacle Kill Ship is the other option. He's grab kill. Ooh. I do love to see a Possibility Technician. I also like to see the Peregrine Beckoner and the Slag Drill in this deck. A lot of good there. But the Technician is so strong. They hand us another Umbral. Hard to say no to. Did we take a third Depressurize? I don't think so. Maybe we do. Another Cav is good. I like bodies. Creatures or artifacts. Enter, deal a damage. Depressurize is strong too. I think we want a second Cav. Grab shit. I don't hate it. Do I want a second one? Or do I want an Umbral? I have enough removal, I think. That's a tough call. Make an Insect Assassin a 5/3 for 4, or exile their warp abilities. Or the Peregrine Beckoner. I think the Peregrine. A third Umbral. We don't really have any good mechanic for the sack. If we can lock the Perigi in, that's good. If we can get the Lightless going, that's good. This hand feels super underpowered. The goal is just to make it to 7. Hopefully we've got them low enough. Yeah, we didn't see much in the way of green creatures either throughout this. We're at 24, so we did get our enough. We were enough. Take the uncommon. Okay. So if we get lucky with our draws, we're okay. We have a million 2s, a few 3s, a few 4s, 1 5, which is kind of a 2 as well. Yeah. Pretty weak. Yeah. All right. Rakdos, Mixactos. Hopefully, Rakdos, Mixactos. If you know, you know. That's going to be the game winner. Actually, really, come on. Let's not get ourselves. Get to that nasty board state and then blow them all up. It's pretty good. All right. Well, thanks for joining me for the draft, and let's see if we can turn this into some wins. I am not convinced. All right, stay tuned. Welcome back to a little bit of Rakdos Mixactos. Let's see if we can eke out a win. They found us an opponent pretty quickly. Our opponent is the Dragon Boxer. They're virtuous. I'm not sure about this. But we do have our colors. They handed us Mutinous Massacre off the hop, which is the saddest thing to see. What do we want them to know we are? Red or black? Because red could be red-green, red-blue. I guess they know there's removal in there anyways. Well, if they'll hand us a Possibility Technician on 2. Thanks. They say nice. I agree. It is pretty nice. What are you going to do about it? Nothing, that's what. Squadron Ace. They give themselves the goodies. I think we let the turn end and see if we can either get a good trade with the Depressurize or with the Invasive Maneuvers. I think we'll just, well, maybe Invasive. All right. Yep. Now that's a tough one. I think we do it. We're just ramping our way to victory. Thanks. For as long as whenever a creature or another Kavu enters. So, ooh, they all faced him. He comes back permanently. So they're the beatdown. Yep. Cool. All right. So if I play the Possibility Technician, All Fate Stalker gets it. We Dubious Delicacy. That's pretty solid, right? Or is that too cheeky? Take the Cav. So we have the swamp here. Let them have it. So we have the swamp. Because of the cav. Okay. That doesn't stop me from having stuff. All right. What are we thinking? Probably the Perigee, right? This is really strong, I think. We do lose our lander. Yep. Good. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. That feels pretty good. So we play this, sack the all fates. We appreciate their appreciation. Pop this on. And then either focus fire. I think that's okay. Five, six, seven. If they do have a way to destroy the Comet Crawler, they still don't necessarily win. Well, they have something instant speed. They say this is nice because if this had have gone to anything else, it would have been lethal. But we get the 2 health back. It's almost like we designed it this way. Okay. They're all even. 0 is even. So I can go completely evens, even Stevens. Blow up their entire board. If I say even. And then still get in. Okay, good game. They didn't want to see the rest of it. They didn't even know what I had. Like, they saw I was doing math with a Perigee and a possibility technician, but they had no idea. They didn't know that I had a mutinous, And this is the real nasty bit, right? Probably I would have blown up. It sounds crazy, but I would have blown up even, including my Cav. Got in for 2 with the Comet. Yeah, I had options, but I didn't need to figure what they are because we had it. So we'll take it. And that's game number 1. We got close. That Squire's Lightblade. That was smart of us to... that was the difference, I think. That was really good. All right. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching with us, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, we're back. Let's see if we can eke out win number 2 here. That'd be good. Feeling good about Rakdos Mixactos. Yeah. Doris is here. The Fervent. So they're showing, what is that, Liliana? But they're playing, they say the Fervent is what, the red? So, okay, we've got 2 fantastic 2s. I say red. Okay, they're showing ore plate. We show Zookeeper means next turn we can do Terra Pact and Umbral. That's not bad. Or are we going for quick? They're red blue. If they're blue, they're gonna have send back and stuff. So they'll have to show that they can grow it before combat. Otherwise, if they put like a full bore or a rig for war into this is the ore plate to kill the Zookeeper, I'm happy with that. Or like Plasma Bolt or something. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. They keep me a 2-1 with a bunch of counters? They must have a removal of some kind, or they can grow the Pango further. Okay. All right. Well, so it begins. We can save ourselves 3 damage here by blocking with the Terra Pact and sacking it. If our opponent will allow us to do said move, it's a pretty solid move. Good. Now, if they happen to have a Plasma Bolt or a Bombard or something else, well, I'm happy with that. Okay. Feels pretty good. I think we attack with both. They'll let us have it back. They get the value out of it. Yeah. All right. We play the Lightless again. And they get in for 5 this turn. Okay. We invasive that. I don't think we block. We're obviously in a lot of trouble. Oh, did I? When I surveilled, did I lose my Terrapact Intimidator? I would have liked to have him still. But them's the breaks. I don't think the Lightless is going to grow. So maybe we chump it. Not sure. Okay. It would be amazing if we could hold on and let them grow up the ore plate and then steal it on a 7. Would be nice. Oh, they station. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here's the deal. They're getting in for 8 next turn. That's not lethal. It might be 9, whatever. If I sack with the Comet Crawler and grow this thing, then next turn I still won't have lethal because I need... Okay. I think we sack. The Lightless. But let me have it. We're up to 15. It's pretty good. We scrounge. For who? The Zookeeper gets us the 6 that we need for the Mutinous. So we sack the Comet Crawler. Yeah. Then we end turn. They were really quick to do this. Okay. We're going to steal that too. Okay. They're tapped out. We need 2 black. We have 2 black. We need a bunch of red. We have a bunch of red. I'll take another black. Don't sack it. That would be a missed stake. So if we steal even, we have even, 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 even. Okay. So choose odd or even. You destroy each creature with the mana value of the chosen quality. So we destroy all odd. Then we gain everything. And then we do this. And I think we got it. Mutinous Massacre wins again. That's... Hey. Hey. What do you think, game? They just know. They're like, oh, you just Mutinous Massacred your opponent that was definitely beating you. Did you enjoy that? And I go, yeah, I kind of enjoyed that. We played that pretty well. The Scrounge was clutch because it brought back both the Zookeeper and the extra token that we needed, the lander we needed. Can't have gone any better. And that's how we red black. So let's go. And just like that, we're 2-0. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome back. Can we turn this thing into a 3-0? That was pretty slick. The Mutinous Massacre. We know it's a game-winning card. We've held on to it since turn 1. And we were able to turn it into something. It makes me think, like, we're slow to play stuff like Virus Beetle and whatever. We have ways of bringing it back, and it could be good. Like the Scrounge, I was just thinking, paired with the Perigee Beckoner, you know, you sack the Virus, you discard when it enters, Perigee sack, comes back, you bring it back with the Scrounge. So that's 3 cards that they lose in that process. Is it good enough? I haven't seen it be good enough, at least this. Oh my goodness, what are we playing? Number 471. Can this hand compete with number 471? I don't know. Let's find out. I gotta study what they have. Green, blue, Intrepid, Wizuki. They grow it? No, okay. Can't attack in. All right. Now, if you were them, I guess Dubious deals with either. How aggressive do we play? Because if they play a Tractor Beam next, we're in a lot of trouble. Because the Umbral and the Lightless is a nasty combo. Do we just cav in? Knowing we... Let's do it. We cav in. We create ourselves a token. We sack stuff. We can sack it. And grow further. Yeah, okay. It's a good card. It's pretty good. All right. Well, maybe that does change something. Actually, maybe it doesn't. That's a good card. Feels like we're not the beatdown right now, though. The nanoform into the close encounter was really nice. Okay. They don't do it. Okay. So we Possibility Technician into Dubious Delicacy. Let's see what we get first. I'd like a land. Nope. Although, hard to feel too bad about that. Hard to know, right? They don't know I have this. They do know I have this. Do they? Yeah. I think I'm happy with this trade for either of those. Both are going to grow. Yeah. That's not necessarily what I would have expected of them. But that tells me that they have another silly nanoform doop doop. And if I get another land, then I can do the possibility and the dubious. Mechanizoa. I'm trapped. They get another land back. They have another play. Jeez. It's pretty good. All right. The dubious. Is it? Yeah, I think so. I do have to tap that down to do that. We can bring, with the Fel, we can bring the Umbral Caller back. 1, 2. Three. Okay. No. They have 1 mana remaining. The Cryo Shatter are lightless. I think we gain the life. There are ways we bring it back. That's a way that we can bring it back. We do this. Nice. So we need lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know the Mechanizoa is there. This is just going to get bigger. I think we do this. Yeah. We attack for 1 with our Zookeeper Mechan and hold open the Gravkill. Okay. 2 life. Okay. That's a 4/4. Okay. Whenever either we get back, whenever you sack something, it gets bigger. Really, or sack something. Can't do it all though. They have only big things. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the right call. Yeah, I used the timeout. I know. I'll live. Good. I'm not sure it's the play. Does put them on a touch of a clock, though. Can always play the Paragi next turn as well. Okay, Lux. At this stage, they can't play either of these cards. Okay. Lost in Space, maybe? Yeah. Do we want it still? We're getting in for tapped. Whenever it dies. Might be worth holding on to. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's too slow for us now. Let it go. I think we let it go. All right. We have 6. Next turn, if we have the right cards, we can Scionist. That's odd. That's odd. 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 We get it. I think that's game, right? If we Mutinous, then we get 4, 7, and 9. I think that's 16. That's enough. So we destroy. We destroy even. Destroy each creature with the chosen quality. So, even, we destroy. We take odd. And we slap them. And we beat the number 4721 with Mutinous Massacre. Let's go. Come on. That was a slog. We nickeled and dimed. I felt like they were missing a land or something. They were missing something. That was a great game. I'm excited to look back on it and see what's going on. The killing the nanoform was crucial. I think we played our cards really, really well. Really excited about that. So I'm excited to watch that back. But let's go. We're, what, 3-0? Hey, we've broken even. And let's see if we can now squeeze out some of the good wins. All right, join me in the next one. And we're back. Listen, I don't care what happens for the rest of this draft. I consider this draft a huge success. We went 3-0 off the hop. Oh, geez, what are they giving us now? Okay, MTG Mills. Just saying, nothing is as scary as what we just saw. So we got removal. We've got a sack, but like the Lightless Evangel, just for 2. The fact that it's a 2/2. It's good. I think they know what's up. They're going to get in for 4 this turn. Yes, I know. Ouch. And we shut that down. For some reason. Oh, Lightless Evangel. I was like, I'm pretty sure the Umbral Caller is a 3/2. But right, this is not Umbral Caller Zealot. They just have the same color of card. All right, so we have removal for 3. What?
Defying me will be your last act.
Like, what else do you say, right? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Somebody comes out with a Tezzeret on 3. Okay.
My network is already vast.
Sure.
Obey me.
All right.
My will is my own.
All right.
Even these strange metals answer
Okay.
to me.
Wow.
There is no system
So-
I can't improve.
What are our options here? If I just Umbral into Delicacy, this becomes a 3/3. I think that's too slow, right? If we Grav Kill, nothing's good. If I Umbral and then I Scrounge, can I bring back the Umbral? Why can I not cast this? Oh, because I don't have anything in the battlefield. Right, right, right. Okay. They're willing to trade that for that? I think you have to be. Yeah. Sack an artifact. This is a nasty deck. All blue, red artifact with a Tezzeret. Yeah, nice. Mm-hmm.
All too easy.
That doesn't help you.
Work harder.
Surprised. Okay. 4, 5, 6. So options are, so we grav kill this, obviously. Yes. Yeah. And we paragi the Umbral Collar. What? No, 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 no. And so the Umbral Collar and the Lightless both get into this. Okay. Cool. And this sacks this. Good. I don't think we want that. Cool. So he's down to 2. That
Not
comes
as
back.
weak as I expected.
Everyone's. What do they have? Mechanizoa? Okay. Yeah.
There is no
He's 3.
system I can't improve.
Put a 1/1 counter on it, which still makes it killable to either of these. He kills it. Okay.
Even the smallest
Slide
trinket
Drift. Okay.
has its use.
It's a good card. Don't hate it. Who do we give it to? I think it's the Umbral Collar again. This stage maybe is the Lightless. Oh, keep trying to destroy my creatures. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now they're top decking. Ooh, saw shit. Okay. That doesn't get you a lot of the way. Okay. I like it. That's not it. Yeah, that's game. I'm surprised they didn't sack a land here. I think they might have stood a chance if they had done that, but they didn't. So they sacked the Tezzeret. This is such a nasty deck. Jeez. I think we may have had them, but anyways, in any case, but still, like, kudos to us. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Get the win. We're 4-0 with Rakdos Mixactos. I'm just saying, when you name something Rakdos Mixactos, you have to expect it's going to go at least 4-0. All right. Hey, no Mutinous Massacre that time. We did that all on our own. So without any help from a bonkers broken card. On to the next one. And we're back for more. Seeing if we can secure win number 5. I consider this deck already a huge success. Rakdos Mixactos does the thing. We've been really lucky, both with our draws and also with how we've been playing our. Like we've been lucky. We've been on enough to beat our opponents. It also feels like they haven't had a ton of stuff. You know, who knows what's going to happen next? But for now, it's been a lot of fun. And listen, it's about having fun. So, and we are. Yeah. Oh, we got an opponent. Ceridon the Untouchable. We went from mythic to plat to gold. So either their hand is gold or something else. Okay. We got some weak creatures. We got some weak stuff going on here. Beam Saw. I think we Plasma Bolt. Slow the roll. Okay. Ooh, the Umbral is really nice. All right. It's Possibility Technician. Or do we get in the Felgrab ship of our own? Actually, maybe we do. That hurts. But the benefit now is Possibility Technician actually does something. Okay. They get in for 5. Okay. Options. Option 1. We just grav kill the Umbral. Option 2, we wait to grav kill the Fel. And we... Did I already put a land in? I did. So dumb. So dumb. Hopefully it's a depressurized then, I guess. I'm going to be this dumb. Not bad, actually. It's just not good enough. They have another land. There's another land. This is the problem. We were late on the hop. Yeah, because we want to Virus Beetle next turn. We're going to sack it, I think. Yep. All right. Hurts. They're leaving open a lot of mana. All right. Get the Possibility Technician in. Did I do it again? Honestly, I think I never played this game before. All right. They have a lot of mana open. All right. Kill the Umbral. Because it can sack all the other stuff. The Surveil. They're thinning their deck. They might have one of those fancy wipes. Nope. We sack something. I think we sack this bad boy right here. All right. What do you do? Forgot that was a Kavu. This is what, a 5/4? Okay. Nice. And that gets them their Caesarean Voidborn. Or Caesarean Dirtcraft. Wow, that was a really good play on their part. Yep. Yep. And they do have enough to recast them in that kind of order. 7. Yeah, I'm missing my life gain right now that turn. Okay. They have another version of that they can Hergy. Wow. Yeah. So it's lethal if we don't block. We block with this. Wow, great deck. Kind of don't see a way out. If they play the Mechanizoa 2 tap down. I think that's kind of it. And if 2 tap down, then they win. I think it's over. The Mechanizoa secures it. Yep. And yep. That's 9. Well, I guess I should do this. Yeah, okay. I've officially done my due diligence. All right. It can, they earned their stripes. Saradin the Untouchable. Certainly that deck was reasonably untouchable. They threw away an Archenemy's Charm and didn't need it to beat us. It's a good deck. All right, so this deck goes 4-1. Mutinous Massacre did not show up. And let's see if we can turn this into a 5-1 next game. Listen, I'll be honest, I didn't go anywhere. I just kind of stayed right here and turned the video off. Oh, and on again. Another untouchable. Well, if they're not even touchable, why are we drafting with them? That's what I want to know. At least I know the Mutinous Massacre is in my hand somewhere. And that is enough for me at this stage. Okay. They're going fast. Ooh. That's pretty good. Listen, I'm reasonably okay with this. Do I lightless? I think so. The question is, do I sack it to the edge rover? And I don't think I do that. I'm definitely glad I didn't. Okay. They're rampant towards something. They have 5. They can have the 2. What is it? Okay. Yeah, and you tapped it down. All right. Yeah. So this is tough. If I just sack this straight up like this, this still gets the bonus. All right, I'll do it. All right. Ah, all right. That was a mistake then, if I'm going to do this anyways. But yeah, I create them a land of... Oh, mistakes were made. So they're in now Godma territory. Not feeling so brilliant right now after my... Yeah. Okay. 7. So it's odd. On the bright side... That gets us our 7. No attacks. They attack. Do they have a fight spell? Crab Shatter. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we win if we just blow up the mouth of the storm. I think we need to hope. Did they play something huge? Yeah, okay, they have a +1. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I needed to do that then. I still did have fun, but I'm still mad about it. I knew better. I got burned. That happens sometimes. All right, our beautiful 4-0 has gone 4-2. We got to turn this around for game number 7 and see if we can secure a 5th win. Join me. You're still here? Amazing. Let's do it. Join me while I drink my pineapple sparkling water and do some drafty draft against Mior the Bargler. Now, we beat our last Bargler. That was the last draft. You can't, with a hand like that, you can't say no. So let's not. Pretty good. Terra Pact is amazing, actually. Goes 4-3. Depressurized doesn't deal with it. They need to have something else. Beam Saw does not deal with it. Now we can depressurize that if we wish. Let's see if they go for the... They don't. So they have some plan for that, I think. That's my guess. That's my guess. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. So this turn, if we have the opportunity to, we lightless into... Ooh, this is tough. Yeah, well, it's not that tough. We lightless. And then we embrace Oblivion that. Look at that. They need 2 things to deal with our Cav. And currently they have 0 things. And we're just working towards getting that Mutinous Massacre. I can assure you that is not it. The Monoist does block the Lightless. So that saves them 3 damage this turn alone. Not bad. Unless they tap it into the Felgrav ship. That's a tough call for them. Not a tough call for me. I know I wouldn't do it. But they did it. And here they are. I have to play the land. Okay. So now they get both of the benefits. And this comes in when it becomes tapped. Something becomes untapped. They tap it into this. Is this 7? No, it's 8. So they need to tap something else to get this online. But now they can tap the Star-Breached Whale. All right. You gotta tap it down if you want to get the life. Okay. And that puts me at a range. Now if I sack one thing... This, everyone, is why we do this. We have even, even, odd, odd, and odd. So the question is, if I destroy all the odds, sounds cool when I say that. I still don't win. The question is, if I give this haste, can it attack? I don't know the answer. Isn't that so sad? So I think because I don't know the answer, I destroy all odd. And even if they play the Starbreached Whale, we have it. I need to look up if that is the case. Oh, there we go. We secured the win. Yes. We got our 5th win, which is awesome. I have to do some looking up. If I Mutinous Massacre, maybe chat, maybe you know the answer to that, but I wasn't sure, and so I hedged my bets. But with 5 mana, I doubted that they had the whatever the 6 cost wipe everything, mill half my deck was. All right, so we're 5-2. Let's see if we can secure win number 6 in the next one. And we're back. I looked up the rules and it appears that I made the right call there. According to what I've read, hasted creatures, even if they have Defender, they still won't be able to attack because they have Defender. So hopefully that's correct, but that's what I read. Let's see. So we're playing the Jake Viper now. We're going for our, 6th win? It's pretty good. And this is the first time that I think we have to let it go. Now that said, we got great cards, and we have a Possibility Technician to help us draw a little deeper. So I actually think in this one singular case, we do it. There's our swamp. I don't have another one. Bing bong. 2 swamps. We'll be so better off after we play swamp. Okay. Options. I think we just swing. Ooh, that was instant. Maybe we made the wrong call then. We'll play this. Okay. Hope they're getting really... They have a huge something coming down the pipe. Okay. So, play this. We lightless. We Perigee, Possibility Technician. We attack. We then sack the Possibility Technician, which means it comes back, which means we get another Kavu Warp, and we don't take that because we have enough. Like, I'm sorry, but that's pretty darn good, right? They better have some amazing play for 5. I don't know what it is. I sincerely do not know if Code Cracker Hound is going to crack the code this game. Alright. They have every card ever printed in their hand. We attack for many. Okay. Yep. Next to damage. Okay. Yes. Good. Boom. And then we sack it for them to lose 3 life, and I think that's game. They seem to think so. That was 6 wins secured. They played very slowly there, despite having, like I said before, every card. We had some nasty combo there. Hey, we had a nasty combo there with the Perigi Beckoner into sacking it, bringing it back, getting more card draw, building up the Lightless Evangel. Like, you can't ask for better for a black-red draft deck. That was pretty excellent. So thrilled about that. And we're now 6-2. This is the, you know, fully loaded bottom of the 9th, 2 out. Let's see if we can hit that home run and get ourselves all the way to 7 wins. So join me for the next one. Hey, these have been quick games. We're gonna see if we can turn this into 7 wins. It'd be nice if we could win the draft. As far as I'm considered, we've already won the draft. Once you Mutinous Massacre an absolutely lost game and come out on top, it feels great. So this has been a good deck. I'm really proud of myself. Okay, Scone. For making the decision to switch out a green, even though we had the Godma off the hop. That was a tough call. I didn't want to do it. Let's go red. I didn't want to? What the heck is that? Whenever an opponent plays a land, you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Well, pretty good. Nice. I think we Zookeep. This means that they're now ahead of us on lands. So they can play a big baddie. Hopefully something that we can invasive. Okay, so they're heading to 1,000,000 lands. Which means while we do this, the Virus Beetle just gets better. Our options are like we have 3 mana available. I'm concerned as to what they have. I think we just build board. And if we're extremely desperate, we can always sack the Zookeeper for, well, that would be a terrible idea. They seem to have some plan, though. It's nothing but landers and big. So, okay. They're continuing to grow. It seems. They know we're screwed on lands. Gives me an opportunity to sack this. Land is good. Do you have another one? No, okay. So maybe it's time. Do we force the discard? Not yet. Do we wait and try to hit them as hard as humanly possible? Okay. I don't know if this is really the right call. Four mana. They have more life than they started with. Biotech Specialist is really good. I do love this card. Yep. Okay. Yeah? Okay. They deal 2 damage to me. I ping them for... that, and I do 5 to face. Maybe I should have sacked the Virus Beetle earlier. Ooh, good card. Nice. Lash Whip. Okay. Here's where Embracing Oblivion would be really handy right now. You know? Alright. Yep. You still can. So they're down to their last card. I think we say no attacks. So they ramped up really hard. Feels like they might be just germinating again. Okay. So they have no more lands in the deck. They have played 8 of them already. That you can't argue, you can't ask for any better than that. You into you. Yeah. We attack into both of due to all 3. Make this a 2/2. We're really hoping you wouldn't have chosen the Umbral Caller, but alright. You. Alright. Okay, it's alright. I'm liking it. And you may. But I think they lose 3 life. If I do that, this becomes too big for Frenzy to off. No. Decline. They're down to 6. We hit hard next turn. Our stuff. Do they have it? They say no. We possibility again. Okay. Force the have. We decline. They sack into. We play the fell. 1, 2, 3. What do we get back? The virus beetle is almost certainly a game ender, but so is the perigee. I actually think it's this. Let's tap this in. And that's game. That's game, everybody. And I believe that is our 7. Which means this was a very successful Rakdos deck, and certainly more successful than any Rakdos deck I've played in recent memory. So, to take another look at Rakdos Mixactos, a reminder to everyone who is watching at home, we went 16 lands instead of 17 to get the extra goodies. We have a lot of 2-drops and 3-drops. And remember, this is kind of like a 2-drop. Which worked out really well. It felt like the cards came when we needed them. Reminder, though, that we started off with a Glacier Godma as our first pick, and I was keen. It took me a while to get out of red-green. We took 2 Tenderfoots, we took a Cosmogoyf. The Skystinger was never real. And yeah, and was even we were dabbling in white even. We came out. And this deck had the sack mechanic was fantastic. Felt really good. It felt really strong. The possibility technician is over the top, insanely good. When you pair that with a Mutinous Massacre, it's hard to go wrong. It felt like we had a really, really good deck. The 3 Umbral Color Zealots. How many? Sorry? Yeah, I drafted 3 of them. Black was super open in that draft. So, and it showed. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Oh, by the way, we beat like a mythic rare number 400 and something, 471 I think, mythic rare on our draft. So with this deck, which is feels pretty good. So yeah. Anyways, have a great evening. Take care, and thanks so much. Okay, bye.